Okay, this is Scriptures 3, Book of Mormon Stories. Okay, this is the new version. You may have the old version in your library, but this is the new version, and I would encourage you to get it because this is the new version that will be used with the Book of Mormon, the Come Follow Me program that the church studies the Book of Mormon. Okay, so I would urge you to get this. If it is a really, really excellent book, and there are 55 stories in it. So we suggest using one a week at least. And as I say, the stories will be referenced in the Come Follow Me program. It is important that the students learn the scripture, learn the stories, and so forth. And that's one of the things. And we do that through emphasizing the English skills of listening and being able to retell. That is a very, very important thing. If you think about it, you listen, you ask questions of your child about the story. Who was in it? What did they do? What happened in the story? What do you learn from the story? And so forth. And this is important because they will begin to listen more intently and more and closer to what you are reading. Now, of course, we say that these courses are also supposed to help them with their reading. As I've stated previously, children as early as 3 can learn to read and read very well, as a matter of fact, if they are taught explicit phonics, literal phonics. And that's what we teach in our English courses. So it's important they learn those English skills, they learn those life skills, and they learn to articulate, meaning they learn to speak also, and to be confident in their answers and what they are saying. And that's an important thing for a child also, to be able to learn to speak. In our original course in the Dark Ages, when we began the school online, we had a course in which the children gave a talk every 2 or 3 weeks. And that was really good for them because uh, they had to think and organize what was in the talk and so forth and so on. And this is the beginning of it. You hear a story, well, what happened in that story and so forth. And they start to listen more intently, closer and so forth. And things around them are not so distracting. They really concentrate on what you are reading or what they are reading. And as soon as they can, they should be able to decode the stories in here and the words. We talked about that before. If they learn literal phonics, they should be able to decode the words in here. And as I've mentioned before also, don't make it difficult and a hard thing for them. Make it a joyous thing. Oh, you learned that other sound. This is great. I'm so happy that you have learned this. And that's great that you can decode that word. That's marvelous. Let them decode what they can. If they need help, tell them, ask me for help. Maybe we'll read every other word, or when you need help, ask me. And you can kind of partner in reading the stories. These courses are for 2 to 5-year-olds, and of course a 2-year-old is probably going to expect that you will be reading to him, and you will be reading to him for a 2-year-old. A 3-year-old can start to decode, and a 4-year-old should be able to do a very good job of it, and a 5-year-old too, depending, of course, upon when they are taught the phonics. Okay, but this is available from deseretbook.com for $5.50, and we encourage you to use it the year that the church is studying the Book of Mormon Stories. Alrighty, that's it for this course.